Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be working with Adobe Premiere and we're going to be working with placing video inside text. In order to do that, we're going to do something that looks like this. So as you can see, there's different video files. The stars are moving, the sky's moving, this is turning into night, the clouds are moving here, the little flowers moving inside. So we have that. And we're also going to do something that looks like this. Where you put like textures or an image inside the words. So you might have been able to do this in Photoshop at one point using clipping mask. Today we're going to be using Adobe Premiere, which is slightly different. One of the main things that I want to point to you is I'm using Adobe Creative Cloud CC. So my version of Adobe Premiere is going to look very different than yours, and a lot of the things that I do on my version of CC may not be the same or may not be possible in Adobe Premiere CS5. So if something does happen and a question does arise where maybe I do something and you can't get it done, just raise your hand, let me know, or try your best to try to figure it out. Most of the things will be accomplishable in CS5. They just probably are going to be done differently. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put new project and just click save changes to this one. Yes. Okay, so the first thing when you create a new project, just make sure that you title it. So in this one, I'm going to title it video inside text. And I'll just go ahead and put tutorial, browse. Now I've made a folder in my desktop, so if I go to YouTube videos, I have here videos inside text for Premiere. And now you don't have to label it like this, but I find it to be very helpful. I have files used, which are the files I'm going to be using for this video. I also have my project files, which is what I'm about to create, video inside text, this one right here. And then I'm also having my rendered files, which is going to be where you put in the final results. So I'm going to go into project files, go ahead and put it in there. So I'm putting it under videos inside text and then inside my project files. And here I'm just going to choose, it's going to be called video inside text tutorial with video, and then I'll click OK. So in yours, it's going to ask you if you want to create a sequence. Just make sure that you put no, you do not want a sequence, and just go ahead and start up Premiere. So the first thing we'll do is right here in our project panel, we're going to double click our project panel, and we're going to go into our files used, and I'm going to go ahead and grab all these. So the way you can grab all of them is if you just click and highlight all of them, or if you hold shift, you can highlight all of them by clicking like that, or you can hold control and click individually all of them, but pretty much you want all of them, and you want to import them into your project panel so that you have all these stuff here. So you're going to grab the one that says Golden Gate Bridge, which is at 1080 or 1280 by 720, and that's the one that we're going to use for our sequence. So in your case, you're going to see here, I believe this one here, and it starts up your sequence. So you'll go ahead and do the same thing. Just go ahead and drag that down. And as you can see here, now we have our sequence name, which is called Golden Gate Bridge Time Lapse. And these two videos look slightly different. This one has the little timeline, and this one has it has video and audio. So this one we're going to rename it. I just clicked once on it, and I'm going to put video inside text. Sequence. That way we know. And I'll go ahead and create a folder here and put videos, and I'll go ahead and put all my videos in there. Close that up. I'm gonna make a new one, and I'm gonna title it pictures, and I'm gonna put this golden text in there, hide it, and then I'll create a new folder and put sequence, and I'll put that one in there. So now we have it a little more organized. We have these here. What we're going to do is just go ahead and press delete for right now. We don't need it. We're going to go to File, New, and we're going to look for black video. And we're going to go ahead and click that, black video, and just click OK. Whoa, what happened? No, sorry, that was my bad. So after you click black video, you're gonna have this one here that says black video, and we're gonna go ahead and drag that over to like video 3. Now this is where things are gonna be slightly different depending on CS5 and CC. So I have the option of dragging this into the blank area and it creates more. You might have to right click and put add tracks, and then you're gonna have to put that you want to add 5 video tracks and add them after video 4, and then click OK. And so now, as you can see, if I kind of like scroll through here, I have video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 9. So I'm gonna go ahead and put black video on the second to last one, which is gonna be video 8. And so now video 9 is left blank, and what we're going to do is create a new title, default still, and I'm just going to title this title sequence 1 and click OK. And using my type tool, I'm just going to type words like that. And I'll go ahead and change this to this can be any type of font you want. I'll go ahead and put something that looks kind of bold. So I'll choose impact, grab my move tool, and then just make this be big. I'll go ahead and put it right here in the center. Now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and close out of it. And I'm going to have this one that says title sequence 1. So I'm going to, again, create a new folder. And I'll put titles. I'll put that one inside my titles. So this title one, I'm going to drag it to video 9. When I put it here, I should be able to see words. So now it's the easy part, and pretty much what you do from here is you just drag your video, double click it. When you double click, you should have this one here, and you should have an option of drag audio only or drag video only. And I only want the video, so I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And you're going to click on this black video, make it a little bit longer, this one too. So black video, you click on it, make sure that one's the one that's selected. Once you have it selected, you're going to look over here for map, oh sorry, not map, track matte key. This one right here is the one you're looking for. And you're going to drag that one into your black video. Once you do that, you have to go into effects controls. In effects controls, you're going to see something that says track matte key right here. Make sure it's opened up. And what we're going to do is basically we're going to matte everything that's underneath the black video to video 9. So we'll go ahead and click video 9. And then now we can go ahead and reverse this. So reverse. And now the words, the video is inside the words. From here you can select video 7 and resize it so that it's not that big, and then position it so it only takes up the letter S. Say for example you want it to be more like that, and you want that this building to show up there, but you don't want this part, so you'll go ahead and search for crop and bring in crop over and put it on the video. And then now on crop, you're going to want to get rid of the left side. So on left side, you just drag this over, click and drag until it only shows the S. And so now all you're going to do is do the same thing for all the other videos. Bring this one in, actually Control Z, double click and bring on the video, and then double click and bring on the video, and then double click, bring on the video. And so now what we're going to do is start to resize them. So the star trails, I'm going to go ahead and go to Effects Control, resize it around there, put it on the tree, show up, and then bring crop over, put it on star trails, and again crop the left side. right there. Then I'll go ahead and click on golden bridge, resize it. So the golden bridge doesn't start until later, so I have to make sure I crop that out right there. So I'll go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. That looks pretty good. Bring in crop, and again cut the left side. There we go. So now we're going to use this guy, which is a time lapse. Make that smaller, and then just do the same thing, add crop, and move it from the left side. And so we're missing one more, so we'll go ahead and drag this guy, and we'll put him in. Oops. We'll put him here. And since I've got the audio in, I'll right click and go to unlink. Once it's unlinked, then I can click out and then click it and delete it. And again, we're gonna scale this down and move this over to where you can see the flower. Move it a little bit down, right about there, and then we're good. So now when we press play here, it's gonna start playing different videos in each word. This is a good thing to know in case you're trying to do something with your title and make it a little more fun. You can try something like this. Then I'll also show you, we're gonna go ahead and save this currently. And then the second one, we're gonna create a new sequence. So right click here, actually go to the Golden State Bridge, right click, and you're gonna see one that says new sequence from the clip. Go ahead and do that. If you don't have that, then just go ahead and drag the golden bridge into the new item. Remember to name this one sequence 2, and we're going to drag this into our sequence, and then you should see something that looks like this, and then we're going to delete it. Then we're going to go to title and put new title, default still. Title strange clouds, and click OK, and get the type tool and just type strange clouds. Control A to select everything, and then just choose a font that looks good, like maybe that one. Resize it. I'll go ahead and put it right there, and then just click exit. So strange clouds, that's a title. I'll put it into my titles folder, bring that up, and bring in strange clouds and put it on video 3. I'll bring in from my pictures the gold texture and put it underneath in video 2, and then we'll do the same thing. So we'll add the tracking, and we'll bring track in here. Go to effects and scale it down. There we go. So what we need to do is make sure that it's just big enough to like cover our words right here. So there we go. That looks good. We'll go ahead and put this back to where we can see it. And now when we add track matte to this one and then click video 3, we should be able to see it. If we move this, there we go. For some reason, like moves it around after it's but there they are, they're right there. And so this is another way to kind of like make your words stand out a little. Yeah, so there we go. So a way you can add like some pretty cool effects to your words. Once we have both of these, what we're gonna do is save your work, and you're going to export it. So we're gonna go to File and then Export Media. And in yours, make sure that you switch it to H.264. Under presets, you can choose, I believe there is one that says like HD 720/25. You can choose that one. And then you're gonna go down to video, and you're gonna scroll down to where it says bitrate encoding. Make sure you have CBR, and you set this to 6. And then you're gonna just click in here and make sure that it's being saved to your video files. So YouTube Inside Text, rendered files, and I'll put text 1, save and export. And then once it's done, I'll do the exact same thing to the second sequence. And once you have both of them, you can submit both of them on Schoology, and you're done for the day. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.